Hey, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, episode 2 from our series called How to Resell Sneakers in 2022. Before we start the video, I'm just going to do a quick recap of what happened in episode number 1. We went over my 5-point checklist. We talked about where to find deals, where to sell, what will be our minimum profits, where we can find the money or the initial investment, why do we want to resell sneakers. So we went over the five-point checklist, and then we have 3 pairs that we purchased. They were all Jordan 11s. We had the Concord 11, the Space Jam, and then also the Tuxedo, the Jordan 11 Lows Tuxedo or Reverse Concords. So those were the 3 pairs that I was able to purchase from for the first episode. I was able to sell 2 pairs. I sold the Concord 11s. Payout was about $540 US. And then I also sold the Reverse Concord Lows. Payout was close to $500. So I still have the Space Jams. If you guys remember, those have a receipt ink. They had a stain on the icy bottoms. I was able to remove it. So now I've listed them and I'm just waiting for the sale. I'm still holding on the price because gold compared to StockX is like a $60 to $70 difference. So I'm not in a really rush to sell them. I'm just going to wait for the perfect timing. But with that being said, now that I have some capital that I was able to get back from my sales, let's look at what I was able to purchase for episode number 2. So the first pair that I bought for this episode, if you guys can see here from the box, it's a Kobe 4 undefeated. This is the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a size 7, as you can see, it's a small feet. I got this pair a couple of days ago. Actually, a friend of mine, a buddy of mine that I used to do business with, he had them listed for about 2 weeks now, and I guess no one really wanted them. No one bought them. A couple of days ago, he reached out to me. He was like, Gabe, I really need some money. Are you interested in buying my pair? I'll give it to you for like $250 Canadian, which is about 200 US. And, you know, at that time, that seemed like a steal. I was like, bro, you can literally get more if you go on StockX and hit the sell now button, because I think payout was 280-ish Canadian. So he was like, yeah, but I don't have PayPal. I don't want to ship it, etc., etc. I said, okay, I understand. I want to help you. I'm not going to take advantage of the situation. I'm not going to lowball you. I'll give you a highest bid payout, which turned out to be like 280 Canadian. So 30 over his asking price. He was like, awesome, I really appreciate it. I went and I picked it up. I'm confident I can make at least, $40 to $50 profit on this pair. I'm definitely going to sell it on probably on the apps, because in my local sneaker groups, there's no need for this. And also the reason why I didn't want to take advantage is because we've done business before and we're probably going to do business again. Now think about the situation, right? What are the chances of him coming back to me and giving me more business when I was fair to him and I gave him pretty much the payout? I gave him more than what he was asking, right? That's why it's good to always keep your relationships. Don't think for that quick $10, $20. Think of the process. It's establishing your business and your relationships, and that's exactly what it is. This is my first pair. Let's take a look at the others. So for the other pairs, I have another bulk deal. This is a 3-pair bulk deal that I was able to purchase. Again, an old friend of mine that we did business, quite a couple of times by now. So he reached out to me and said, Gabe, I got a couple of pairs. Are you interested? We figure out some numbers. The first one is the Jordan 11 Playoffs. This is a 2013 pair. Beautiful pair. It even comes with the sticker, the cards, if you guys remember these back in the days from the old Jordans. I really love it. It's a size 9.5, everything dead stock. I'll give you guys the number when we sit down, and I'll do my screen recording because it was a bulk deal. That was the first one. The second one is a Jordan 4. This pair went crazy in price. If you guys remember, if you guys know this pair, this is called What the Force. And at one point it was sitting in outlets. It was also sitting on foot sites, but on sale. I think it was like 30-40% off. And now this pair is worth about $450 to $500 US. This is again a size 9, Jordan 4, what the 4s. It's crazy how the 4s are taking over right now. Pairs that were sitting on shelves or pairs that went for sale. I remember, for example, the Black Cat 4s. Those went for sale on the Nike website, and it's unbelievable how things have changed. Last pair from our bulk deal, it's a Jordan 1 low. This is the Game Royal. It is in a size 9. Again, dead stock. Nice pair. This is the first one that I ever sold in this colorway. But those were the 3 pairs that I was able to do a bulk deal. I think I paid about $9.50 Canadian, I want to say. But what I'll do now is we're going to sit down. I'm going to do a quick screen recording. You guys can see the sales that I was able to complete for the 2 pairs from first episode, how much I paid for these ones, and then just give you some estimates in terms of profits. So let's go right into it and do the screen recording. Like I mentioned before, I was able to sell the reverse Concords on StockX. Payout was about $500. And then also the Concord 11s, I sold them on GOAT, and the payout was close to $540. So for today's episode, like I mentioned before, I got the Kobe 4s. I paid highest bid payout, so that'll turn out to be $225 US. And then I also got the bulk deal for the Game Royal. I paid $140. What the 4s, $280, and then playoffs 8s, $315. I'm gonna go ahead and list these on StockX or GOAT. I'm gonna see which one has a better payout. I can tell you right now for the 8s, the playoffs 8s, I'm probably gonna go with GOAT because OG Jordans or older Jordans have a better payout. And for today's episode, as you can see, we ended up spending $960. So pretty good purchases, I would say. I'm really excited. I just wanted to share with you guys. As you can see, for my Concords, profit was 19.65%. So definitely a lot more than our non-negotiable, which we said is going to be 15%. I still have the Space Jams from the first episode. I'm going to wait. I'm in no rush to sell them. Hopefully I can maximize my profits. And yeah, there we have it. Thanks so much. Okay, so that would be it for today's episode. I'm super excited for the purchases that I was able to make. I'm gonna go ahead and list them. Hopefully I can flip them right away, get my cash back. Stay tuned because I'm working on buying a decent Jordan collection. It's something that I found on Marketplace. So for the 3rd episode, I'm gonna show you some deals that I was able to find on Marketplace. Right now we're in the talks. We're still going back and forth with some numbers, but I'm hoping we can reach an agreement, and then you guys will see on the next episode what I was able to purchase. Thank you so much for joining today. Please don't forget to hit that like button, join my channel, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment below if this is useful for you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe and God bless.